Hi everybody, today's a nice snowy day here in Leeds, and I just decided I wanted to go for a walk in shorts along the canal, along the shorts. So anyway, here we go, see how long I can tolerate it. But this is a preparation for climbing a mountain in the snow in Slovakia in the new year, so we'll see. Anyway, just to make sure that I don't accidentally die, I've got the Mahamrityunjay mantra on, so that'll prevent any accidental deaths. So don't get your hopes up high. You know, you're not going to inherit all my wealth immediately. Hi there. Right. So as you can see, it's quite snowy here. Actually, it's not that cold, so you know, you can have a nice, pleasant walk along the canal. People passing by think I'm crazy, but I've done enough preparation for this to know what I'm doing. So we'll give Wim Hof a run for his money. You know, I'm after his world records. So this is how it all starts. He managed to climb Mount Kilimanjaro in shorts. He nearly made Mount Everest, but he had to give up, I think, near the top. But yeah, he's an inspiration. Right there. Oh, so good. Hopefully this video comes out quite well. There's nice scenery around here on the Leeds-Liverpool Canal. So we'll see. Whew. See how far I can get along, and then see, I might need to turn back. But it's quite enjoyable so far. Nice fresh air, well away from the roads. Normally I go for a run on Sunday, but because it's snowy, I may actually twist an ankle or something, so I didn't want to risk that. So I thought, well, I've got to do the next best thing, which is to go for a walk in shorts and see how it goes. Let me show you around here, see how pretty it is. That's where we're going. So, not bad. Beautifully. Hope it stays this way throughout December. The problem with being in England is that you know, our temperature is so close to zero in winter that even a slight fluctuation in all the snow disappears. So you know, it'll be quite unusual if this snow stays till tomorrow. So we'll see. But today is a day for walking, hiking. I was going to go to Ilkley Moor, but I thought maybe I would first try out the local canal first, get acclimatized. So yeah, it's quite enjoyable, and the Mahamrityunjay mantra is keeping my energy levels up. For those of you who are not familiar with the power of the Mahamrityunjay mantra, it literally means, you know, the victory over death mantra. And what it does is actually starts activating the Manipur chakra. Now the Manipur chakra, as those of you who are versed in the chakra Kundalini yoga, is the chakra which is the storehouse of energy in the body. And by reciting this mantra, it activates that chakra and energy is released throughout the body. It is particularly useful for you know, when people to prevent accidental death, and when people are about to leave the body. This is another mantra that is actually recited quite often. So yeah, this is how it is. Yeah, getting a few strange looks from the passers-by, but anyway, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Great. I also have Ganesh on my chest, so you know, any obstacles that come in my way, you know, they'll be dispelled straight away. So I've got everything going for me, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right, I'm gonna turn this off for a second. Right, let's start again. So we just come out from the bridge, so we're in a bit more light, and let's carry on. Yeah, we're going to come over a bridge. Make more strange looks. They think I'm crazy, but cold immersion and breathing techniques, they result in phenomenal capabilities, as Wim Hof has demonstrated. The ancient science of breath, or pranayama, which was taught to us by our great seers and rishis thousands of years ago, and which constitutes a part of yoga, is a science completely lost. If this is to rediscover it, it helps mankind to overcome phenomenal obstacles in this particular time in our history. We're faced with a worldwide pandemic where we're grappling to deal with things which we've never encountered before. The pharmaceutical companies are there throwing their vaccines, whatever, against us. Hi there, hi there. And you know, they're making huge amounts of money, and you know, in order to do anything, you're obliged to, or encouraged, should I say, to get vaccinated. And even though there's no security that you're going to be saved, but anyways, what this pandemic has actually taught us, that we can't rely on external bodies and organizations and governments to protect us. We're ending up having to protect ourselves, and the only way we can do that is by making sure we have healthy bodies, and we eat well, and we're taught how to look after our bodies through yoga and pranayama, through meditation. But 99.99% of mankind wants to pop pills. So good luck to them, but don't be too surprised when those pills actually are the cause of your downfall in the long run. But anyway, so we're having quite a good time here. So we'll carry on. I'm going to give it a bit of a rest for now, and yeah, I'm on a bridge on the canals, and you can see around me there's a little marina behind me, and it's quite picturesque, and I'm feeling good. You know, doing the breathing. It's getting dark now. It's pretty close to sun. Around about 4 o'clock, the sun goes down, and then we have a long night. But it's so picturesque, I just want to carry on. It really is pretty. Makes any discomfort from the cold worthwhile. There's a little bridge that's coming up, so I'll show you in the background. So it's a beautiful little bridge that's there. and the marinas behind me. Might actually walk into over the bridge as we carry on the canal. There's a little wood on the other side, so I think I might try that. So let's see. Have a look, pretty picturesque. It's lovely here. There's a bridge that I've just walked over, and yeah, this is the way I'm going to go. Yeah, it's a good decision not to go running in this snow. You can quite easily slip, twist an ankle, break something. Don't want to do that. Rather just freeze. Yeah, it's quite good. Great health benefits though, providing you survive. I'm talking about the health benefits afterwards. So yeah, we're in the woods now, on the other side of the canal. It's really pretty here. Today is, I'm really glad I've decided to walk through the woods. So let's carry on. There was a homeless guy who's sleeping in a tent here. I wonder if the tent is still here. So yeah. Yeah, it's very slippery. So it's the wise thing to do. Just go walking rather than. Right, you can have a It really is very pretty here. I've never been here very often, and I've never been here when it's been snowing. So yeah, this is a first for me. It really is pretty. It's right on my doorstep as well. It's amazing things which I've discovered back in Leeds since I came back. You know, things that I completely ignored by the time when I was growing up here. And now rediscovering something. It's just phenomenal. It really is. It's a much nicer place to live than, you know, London is. London has served its purpose. Yeah. So the leaves are still here. You can hear the leaves on the ground. Yeah. So yeah, it's quite good. I've got some hiking boots on, so it's not too bad. You can't really walk here right now in trainers or anything, you just slip around all the time. With these hiking boots, everything's fine. Normally when I run this path, it takes about 28 minutes. So since I'm walking, it's always going to take a little longer, but it should be fine. The hyperventilation, it really does help on this. Pran is the life force, so it's the giver of all life. Whenever there are any illnesses that we have in the body, it's because the pran is not reaching those particular areas of the body. There's some really beautiful steps here. I'll show you in the background, leading to an archway right at the top. I don't know whether you can just about see it. I think I'll climb up those and then go along the side. Yeah, so we're talking about pran. Yeah, so whenever we have any illnesses, it means that the prime, the life force, is not reaching those particular parts, organs, and consequently they start shutting down and dying. Well, the signs of pranayama, or the signs of breath, it basically teaches you, starts cleaning the body so that the pran can start flowing easily through the body again to those parts, and over a period of time you find that your health improves and you start being more alert. Intellectually you become more alert. Yeah, and that's all because of the pran is cleaning up the nadis, or the channels in the body, which when you're young they're fully functional. As you get older they start getting clogged up with both toxins and also, your karma, the bad actions that you've done and thought through your life. They all accumulate and result in blockages of the nadis. We have, according to yoga, we have about 72,000 nadis, channels in the body. So let me just show you. I've just got to the archway in the middle of the woods. I think it was built by the old landowner who had a beautiful mansion just in the neighborhood called Benjamin Gott. I think he was a mill owner back in the 18th, 19th centuries, and there's a beautiful mansion just up there which is now part of a golf course. So we're not going to go there. We're just going to go back down, or maybe I should go up. Maybe I should go up rather than go down. So yeah, I think I might go up and then walk down the other side. Oh yeah. As it says, it's getting quite dark here now, so I don't want to be here. It's completely dark, not because it'll get colder, but because I won't be able to see where I'm going. And it's being in the woods, it's you could quite easily trip up on things. So just go walk along this path just on the outskirts of the wood, and then walk back into the woods and then back down along the canal, and then we'll call it a day. So there's a nice little stepway down here. I think I'll go down there. Whew. Oh. Ooh. I'm going to have to tie my shoelaces, so I'm just going to put that on the side. Right, let's carry on. Just checking that it's recording, otherwise there's no proof of me doing this. Pushti Vardhanam Aroptiva Bandhana Mrityu Mokshihamamrita. Talking about the 72,000 nadis or the channels in the body, out of those 10 are principal, and out of the 10 there are 3 which are absolutely the most important. The first one is the Ida, Pingal and Sushumna. The Sushumna is basically follows the root of the spine. It starts at the bottom of the spine, at the coccyx at the bottom of the spine, and bifurcates as it gets into the skull, and then goes behind and in front of the brain. Then there's the Ida and Pingal, the left and right channels, and they basically intertwine between the Sushumna, and they meet up. All 3 of them meet up in between your forehead, between the eyebrows, and that is what the Ida and Pingal intertwine at 6 points, and they are the points called the chakras or the energy centers. And throughout life, when we are small, when we are young, all the channels are pretty clean, and the prana can quite easily move in through those chakras. As we get older, those chakras start shutting down, and one of the major ones that shuts down is the Muladhara, the one right at the bottom of the spine. And when that happens, one's self-confidence starts to wane, security goes, one starts putting on weight. These are all signs that the Muladhara chakra has been shutting down. And one of the major things, and there are various exercises and breathing exercises which can help to reactivate that particular chakra. This mantra that we're talking about actually helps to activate the Manipur chakra. the one here in the stomach area, and that's where the energy required to keep the body alive is there. So whilst we are doing chanting this mantra, we're trying to make sure that the chakra is as active as it can be, so as to help maintain the heat in the body, so we don't accidentally drop dead in the forest. I don't advise my friends to do this, and people who are watching this, unless you've been training for it for a long time. I mean, I've been doing the pranayama, breathing exercises for years, and these cold immersions and things again for many years. So it's something you build up to, but it's certainly worth investing in your energies into, because it does result in very good health. So it's something to be encouraged. But start off in small steps. What I always say to people, if you're going to start having cold showers, start in the summer, and then just continue through the winter. Because if you try and start in the winter, it's really difficult. And the same thing with the pranayama. There are various pranayams, pranic exercises, which you can start doing. 3 principal ones. Anulam Vilom, the alternate nostril breathing, and then there is Bastrika, which is the fire bellows breathing, and then there's Kapalbhati, which is shining forehead one. Hello.
Freezing, just seeing you.
No, don't worry about it. I'm all trained up. Oh, your dog is beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Why have you got him muzzled up? Is he?
A little bit nasty, yeah.
Is he? Oh, okay.
Not to everyone, just randomly. So.
Can I just ask you? Your accent's not from here. Where are you from?
Czech Republic originally.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Wow. Which city?
I left.
Yeah, so those are the 3 principal pranayams, and then there's the variations of that, which people call a Wim Hof method. And what Wim Hof has done is he's basically taken those exercises and added the cold immersion to them as well. And doing that over a period of time, he's managed to perform unbelievable feats. I think at one point he had over 20 world records for extreme sport, should I say. He even he climbed Mount Kilimanjaro in shorts. He nearly climbed Mount Everest in shorts. He did the longest under ice swim. He managed to run a full marathon in the desert without drinking any water, in bare feet. Similarly, he did a half a marathon on the North Pole. The guy is just amazing. But he puts it all down to what he calls, or some other people call, the Wim Hof method, which is actually an adaptation of some of the old ancient pranayams in the scriptures. And he does admit that he didn't invent them, but people attribute it to him. And so that's what he does. So we get inspired by that, and they've done clinical tests on him, and he even got injected with some pathogen, and normally it would cause somebody to be ill for a number of days. With him, that made no difference to him whatsoever. He was right as rain, and he did put it down to the fact that, he's trained his body to fight off these infections and things through breathing exercises. Right, back to the bridge now. Now this is getting darker now, so it's about right time to sort of start heading back. Hi there.
Bit nippy.
Ah, no, it's sunbathing weather. There's no sun. It's cloud bathing weather or snow bathing weather. You should try it sometime. It's great for your health. Yeah, so when we get back, we've got a nice cold shower to look forward to. So, you know, I save a packet on heating. You know, everybody's complaining about heat, you know, the fuel charges going up. I don't notice it. Never have the heating on. So, yeah. Getting pretty dark. Ooh. Ooh. Hi there. Hello. Getting more strange looks from everybody, but never mind. When I came to the canal, I made sure I had a top on. I didn't want to show off on the main roads. People think I'm really weird then. At least along the canal, people are here walking for leisure, and so they're a bit more open, I would imagine. And walking along the road in like this, you know, people really would think you're either showing off or completely wacky, which I don't think I am. So, yeah. The marina is looking quite good. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Oh, you can see my bright green shorts. I didn't show you that before. So you can see my bright green shorts. So yeah. Hopefully the belly is not too protruding. So we'll get rid of that. Oh, you can just see a silhouette now, I think. Probably maybe should call it turn the thing off. And then just before I finish, I'll turn it back on again. So let's try. Right, and just behind me are the Leeds Falls on the River Aire. Can't really see myself there, but I'm the silhouette, and you can hear the noise of the river along the 1 foot falls that we have. So I'm nearing the end now, so yeah, I might as well keep it running, and we'll see. Yeah, no, I'm just a silhouette now. So. Right, and I'm nearly finished now. It's getting pretty dark. The sky's still blue, but I'm just a silhouette here. So anyway, I'm nearly the end. I'll get to the car park area and put my tracksuit top on. So it really has been very beautiful here. Really well worth doing. So anyway, I'm going to put some clothes on now.